distant land filled with magic and quiet beauty, there stood the peaceful kingdom of Lorindale. Its people lived in harmony under the reign of a just king and a kind queen, yet fate held a secret that would change everything forever.
This is not the story of one princess, but two, born on the same night, in the same palace.
But destiny led each of them to a completely different life, and when they finally met at the age of 22, everything began. In the heart of Lorindale stood Alcana Palace, a grand structure of white stone crowned with, surrounded by vast gardens blooming with rare violet roses. The king, his name, was King Aldrin, and the queen, name, Queen Seraphine. She was pregnant. That night, the queen gave birth to twin daughters.
Stay strong, Seraphine. Breathe!
Our daughters, they are finally here.
Perfect. Both of them.
They named the twins Liana, light red soft hair, Aline, darker red hair. They slept peacefully in two small cribs placed side by side. The maid, Merla, she was unable to have children. She longed for a daughter of her own, even if it meant stealing one. One night, Merla entered the nursery. Her hands trembled as she lifted Aline, wrapped her in cloth, and slipped out of the palace. She ran through the dark forest. Until she reached an abandoned cottage deep among the trees. And there she raised the stolen princess as her own. Meanwhile in the palace, the king and queen discover baby Aline is missing. The queen collapses in tears. The king orders the guards.
Find her! Don't return without the princess!
The guards searched for days that turned into months, moving through forests, villages, and distant paths. But no matter how far they went, there was still no sign of her.
Attention people, did anyone see the lost princess?
A guard returned to the palace and informed the king and queen that there was still no trace of her. Hearing the news, they both broke down in despair. Years passed, and though life moved on, the royal couple never forgot their lost daughter. Liana grew in the palace until she turned 22. While Aline grew up in the cottage, unaware of her true identity. At the Grand Palace, Liana loved to walk through the palace gardens every day, breathing in the fresh air and planting violet flowers with her own hands. She often escaped to quiet corners to read books she loved. But no matter how beautiful the palace was, she always felt trapped inside its walls. And deep down, she was never truly happy.
I'm exhausted from this life and no, I want to live one normal day.
Suddenly, an idea sparked in her mind. She would disguise herself and leave the palace without anyone noticing. She wore a loose dark brown cloak, covered her hair with a dark scarf, and swapped her shoes with an old pair she had hidden long ago. Then she slipped through a side hallway and sneaked outside toward the forest. At the same time, on the other side of the forest, the other girl, Aline, the stolen princess raised in a small cottage, was going to fetch water from the well. She reached the well and began lowering the bucket. Then she heard soft footsteps behind her. She turned and saw Liana. The moment their eyes met, both froze. Same hair, same eyes, same features, like mirrors.
You look exactly like me. How? I can't believe it either. We're identical.
They talked for a long while about their lives, what they loved, and what hurt them.
What if we switch lives, just for 2 days? I want to see how your world feels.
Me? In a palace? I've never even been near one.
But after thinking for a moment, she agreed. Then they switched clothes. Liana took the water bucket and walked toward the cottage. Aline headed toward the palace wearing the princess's dress, each heart racing with excitement, ready to meet again in 2 days and tell each other everything. Liana reached the cottage at sunset, warm, small, filled with firelight and wood scent. Merla welcomed her warmly, believing she was her daughter. Liana felt an unexplainable connection to her.
You're home, my dear. I've missed you so much. I don't understand.
Days passed as Liana explored the village, the people, and the market.
Oh, these look absolutely delicious.
They are the freshest in the village. You should try one.
She would often go into the forest to explore it, gathering wild herbs. And met Elon, the shepherd Aline's closest friend since childhood. He felt something different about her, and slowly, feelings grew between them.
You have a kind smile.
And you have the brightest hair I've ever seen.
Alan entered the palace and was stunned by the luxury. Marble staircases, heavy curtains, servants everywhere, silk dresses, and food she had never seen before. She wore a light blue dress embroidered with silver, her hair styled carefully. She descended the grand marble stairs and walked into the garden to meet Prince Rowan. He was tall, handsome, dressed in noble attire. They spent a beautiful day in the garden. Before leaving, he said,
You feel different. Closer to my heart.
The sisters met again in the forest. They shared everything.
It seems they still haven't noticed.
We'll continue the switch for another day.
They decided to continue the switch a little longer. The shepherd met Liana daily. He felt she had changed, deeper words, longer silences he said to her.
You feel closer, but different.
At the palace, Aline wore different dresses each day, with different smiles. Prince Rowan was waiting for her in the garden. They walked among the roses. Another day they would go to the library, and another day they would sit in the palace garden drinking tea. Feelings grew between them.
You've changed, and I like it.
But back in the palace, Aline overheard the king and queen talking about the missing girl.
We must find her. It has been too long.
Reopen the search for our daughter and the maid.
The pain was still there. They ordered the guards to search again. At night, a guard reaches the cottage and warns the maid that the king has renewed the search for the missing girl. Inside the cottage, Liana is hiding and overhears everything. Know the truth.
That the king has renewed the search for the missing girl.
The sisters both ran to meet each other in the forest after discovering the truth and told each other what they had heard.
Are the lost princess. The maid stole you!
We have to reveal the truth.
They both decided to go and tell the shepherd and the prince to help them with their plan.
They went to the shepherd.
He said, what? There are 2 of you!
The girls told him everything. Shepherd said, I'm with both of you. And they all walk away.
The 3 of them went on their way and arrived at the prince's palace, met him, and told him everything. The prince used his authority to help them and called in the guards to help.
Your Highness, they've taken refuge in the East Tower. We must act quickly.
Guards, to the East Tower, now! Secure the perimeter!
Quickly, to the high tower! Don't let her escape!
No, please, let go of me!
The guards arrested the maid in the tower, and a lion went to confront her.
You deprived me of my family!
You are my daughter. I raised you.
Aline, my child, you are safe!
The search is over.
Thank you all.
A joyous day for the kingdom.
Shepherd, Prince Noah, you have my eternal gratitude for ensuring the safe return of my daughters.
We are simply relieved they are safe, Your Majesty.
A grand day of celebration fills both the village and the palace. In front of all the people, the decision is announced.
The true princess will marry the shepherd who loved her when she was simple and unknown.
And so, the story ends. With hearts finally finding where they belong,